I'm playing All Orcs Must Die Part 2 right now.
Fly away, little friend.
And this is a strategy I'm using to get 15 skulls every 5 minutes with the girl, because and this actually works with the guy too. But for a better strategy with the guy, you can watch my other video. The reason I ended up using this is because she doesn't get the tar traps that the dude gets. So I ended up going online because I was having a really hard time finding a strategy for her to get a decent amount of skulls really quick. And the reason you need a bunch of skulls really quick is because it costs a lot of time and skulls, which is money. So a lot of time and money to get all the cool traps in the game. I'll show you all of that stuff after I kill these creatures. But yeah, so after I went online and I looked at different people's strategies, I saw one dude who actually had like the best strategies up there, in my opinion at least. And his name was Aftermath K, and I'll put like a link, I think, on this thing, on this video, so you guys could check out, where I copied like some of his strategy. I tried to do it exactly the way he did it, but I couldn't get the timing down. So every time I had to fight those guys right there, those damn bastards, what are they called? The white gnolls, I think. Oh no, gnoll grenadiers or grenadiers or grenaders. I don't know. Those guys, I had a really hard time because those guys will chase you till the ends of the earth. Watch. Like, they actually chased me all the way over to this part. And then I had to like jump across just to try to beat them. And it was like super difficult. So anyway, if you follow this trick, but you know, basically copy what I just did, I found it was easier to beat this level and get the 15 skulls over and over without having the time dodging those what are they called? The grenades. Yeah, because those guys, like I said, they'll chase you, and it's not only on this level, it's like on every level. When the gnolls come out, there's white ones, there's brown ones, and there's all kinds of gnolls, and they'll make your life a living hell. So you gotta be careful when you're fighting those. Anyway, I mean, this is pretty much the trick. The reason I put that decoy there is because you get the double whammy effect. Like, basically all those guys are getting tossed out, but the ones that make it across get stuck on this decoy, see? And you could go and you could be shooting them like this, or you could just wait for the cart to take them out. But you know, it's good to assist the cart and just shoot them also, like I'm doing right now, because the decoy gets his life back, but you don't want it to get killed before those white gnolls or gnoll grenaders or whatever come out and basically kill you.
That's all. Let them come.
And you just want to keep putting these down. I mean, the most important part was following it up to, well, I guess just follow what I've been doing. Yeah. You know, there's actually a pattern that I use, and it's the one that I just used right now. I think I did it as accurate as I can get it. But yeah, I mean, this way you use the minecart to your advantage, and you have 2 defenses against the stupid gnoll grenaders, which are like the real threat of this level right now. See, they're smart. Right now they killed one of my decoys, so there's one still alive. Sometimes they won't kill him, and you'll actually clear the whole thing without having to worry. But see, they're smart. They run around, and yeah. See, there's a grenade. It almost got me. So now imagine if there was no decoys like on Aftermath's video, then I'd be in real trouble. Because notice, these guys actually make it through the whole freaking not maze, the whole set of traps, I guess. They make it all the way through, and that's just something to consider when you're doing this strategy or whatever. Alright, so check it out. There's the 5 skulls. let me show you. There's 15 skulls that you get. I'm gonna show you the stats. It's nightmare mode, so you know there's a proof right there. It's under 5 minutes, so you know you get the perfect victory, and it's also a victory, so you get 2 for that, 2 for that, and 5 and 6. Because untouchable means you didn't get hurt once, and manaless means you didn't use the blue bar at all, which is magic or mana. All right, so you're probably wondering like, why do I need a bunch of skulls? Well, let me show you. Right now I have 56. Here goes the traps. Well, here goes my gear. I have a ton of gear. Now here's the traps. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you as I buy a trap. Wall of blades, or wall blades. Purchase. That cost me 14 skulls. At level 1, I purchase it and it's plus 3 skulls. At level 2, it's 8 more skulls. At level 3, it's 16 more skulls. Now keep in mind, I just got 15 skulls in 4 minutes. Okay, now I'm going to upgrade one last thing. And let's say I didn't want that. Like, oh man, that was the wrong thing to get. I could actually switch it without having to pay extra skulls. With that said and done, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I've tried going legit. And what I mean by going legit, for all the people that haven't played the game, I go over to Endless, and I go over to Endless, and I'll do tunnels or whatever, and the thing is, you only get so many skulls for doing that. Like, I've actually done it to a point where it took me like 2 hours, and I got, I think about maybe 22 skulls. I don't even remember if it was that many. I think that's actually too much. So just keep in mind, you know, a little less than 5 minutes and you're making 5 skulls every 5 minutes. You got me? I mean 15. Yeah, 15 skulls every 5 minutes, and just do the math and see which style is more, you know, worth your while. And thanks again to Aftermath K, where I actually first saw how the spring traps were working on this level. And thank you for watching. For everybody else, alright, cool.